They said they couldn't. They said it couldn't be done, or didn't say anything about it at all. Shit, I can't even spell. God damn it. God. They said it couldn't be done, but it can, and it will be. Whoa. What the? Hello? Hello? What year is this? What? Where have I? Yes. I've traveled back in time, you fools! There's a bush there. and a chicken. Whatever. I'm playing Tekkit. It's like 2011 again. I've gone back in time. I decided I had an inkling. I wanted to go back and play an old mod pack. Is that a jungle? When have jungles ever been this prevalent in this game ever? I guess back now. I can barely remember how to play this game. I have to actually double tap W to sprint. How's this happened? I should probably collect this, shouldn't I? Ooh, that's some nice stuff. But yes, I can't actually see the hotbar right now. Okay, so yes, I decided that I'm gonna go back in time and play Tekkit. Now there's a kitty. Aw, they had cats back in this day and age. Oh my god, I can't even remember the things they've added. See, I've been at this game for so long now that at this point I can't even remember when things were added, if they were added. Nice. So yes, I'm coming back. I want to sort of play old mod packs. I had a vision of what I wanted to do, and I remembered the sort of amazing feeling. I can't even click and drag. I have to do things. Wow, we're getting really back to the Stone Age here. But I couldn't remember the last time I played a mod pack or played Minecraft and captured that exact same feeling. So this is probably just fully a nostalgia trip for me, and 100% not for anyone else at all. So, so I don't know if anyone will even watch this, but that doesn't matter, because frankly, who gives a damn? It's not like any of my other content's being watched anyhow. So I want to go back and experience this. Those birds, they're really upsettingly loud, actually. I'm gonna need some food, or I'm gonna die before I even make it into the caves, I think. Is this in? I should just check. Okay, good. That's good. That's where it should be. So I'm gonna cut down a lot of wood, get some basics with that, and chat a little bit about what I'm trying to do here. See? You hear this? It's a nice sound, isn't it? That's me pressing the R key when I forget that I have to double tap to sprint. because everything's... What is this? Indigo flower. Can I use this indigo dye? What is this for? Apparently, a great many things. Do you remember when you... Kind of pretty, though. Anyhow, ooh, apples. Okay. Can I make... No, I cannot make apples. But yes, I want to explore these old mod packs that I remember playing, and sort of over time, work through them and build up to the mod packs that are a bit more modern, a bit more relevant. That bird cawing in the background is going to drive me nuts. I'm neurotic already, and that is just not helping me. Okay, but yes, I want to go through all these old packs and see where they lead me. And then if I'm enjoying myself, I'll stick with a pack. If not, I'll just move on with my life. Because again, who cares? So yes, I'm gonna get some wood. I really want to find some animals as well. I'd like to get food. I guess I could. I mean, ultimately, I could just set up shop right here. But that is terrible. Where the hell did you guys come from? I want none of that. Here's the other thing. This is back in the day when you could just spam. And also, axes did less damage, I guess. But, I mean, I guess I'm kind of clearing out a space here already that could be kind of nice for a home. I'm walking into this very blindly. I mean, this was a very much like a spur of the moment type thing where I was like sitting here at my desk, like, you know what I want to do? I want to play this game. I should say, getting my skin working, getting all of this working, in fact, has been a bit of a labor of love, which I didn't expect to have to undertake, because, nothing functions the way it should, right? This is all, oh god, I'm not gonna cut down this tree. It's gonna take me like 5 calendar years to do that. But nothing works how it should. So all the skins, they don't work because the old skin packs were based on, they were half as wide, so I had to go in with like a PNG editor and like swap out my skin for a different one by like basically just cropping the image. I mean, it was pretty easy actually, but I had to do research about it. Either way, getting it all working has been a very interesting pursuit. I guess I can live off of apples for now. That's just like a very primitive food source. But yes, I want to get wood, and then I want to go caving. I guess before I do that, I need to get some food, though. God, okay. We're leaving. I'm gonna grab that coal I saw, though. Gosh, this is also very much self-serving. What I'm talking about right now, I'm not sure any of this is gonna make it in here. You know, it could all be cut. Who knows? That's the wonders and joys of not having Wayla anymore. Oh god, I won't be able to tell what I can mine. But, I know I can get this, though. Why am I hate myself for using this. I never want to use a stone pick again. Should mention I've got my leather gloves on because if I hadn't said it already, this is Tekkit, and this whole pack is built around like electrical power and all that stuff. And so I figured I'd, you know, safety first and all that. I don't want to get like I don't know, a static burn through my keyboard. But that is lava, which could potentially be useful. Let's see. While I'm just mining coal, what else can I mindlessly chitter about at you? Oh, delicious, thank you. No, I got nothing. I've got nothing. I have no idea what to talk about anymore. I'm already engrossed fully in this. Other thing I should mention, I don't know if I'm even going to do much editing in this series. I think I am going to really cheap out on you. I mean, like, really just... If I'm going for old mod packs, I guess I should also go for old feeling, right? Like, I want to go back to YouTube when... Hang on, that's uranium, isn't it? Can I get that with an iron pick? Because if so, worth it. I need to eat really bad. Oh, wow, that apple was surprisingly filling. Okay, let's get a furnace. Oh god, I can't even... I'm so ecstatic about the prospects of this venture that I can't even play the game. Okay. Torches, yes. Good, and more iron so that I don't waste coal. Here's a random thing about me. I am the most anal person, if I can I say that on YouTube? Sure, why not? I'm like the most anal person about using coal. I hate inefficiency with it. I'm like, I have to smelt 8 items exactly, or it will make me want to kill myself. Jesus, I'm saying all kinds of things. This is where I'm gonna make edits, probably. This is just filler right here. Until I actually get, like, down in the mine somewhere useful. I hear zombies. I don't know why that made me remove the torch, which is probably saving my life. But that sounds promising. If that's a monster spawner, I mean, that is potentially fantastic. Although, does this version even have an enchanting table? It sure does. Wow, okay, so you can do enchants. Although I'm not sure of the relative actual use of those in this version, because, well, if I'm gonna do tech stuff, it kind of doesn't make sense. Okay, is this... Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's get out of here. I think they might have changed the value of that. Back in the day, I feel like that was worth a lot more than it is now. Let's also make an iron sword, actually. because that seems pretty useful before going down into the abyss. Okay. Now that I feel fully primed and ready, without any food, of course, I should also get a bed, ideally, but whatever, I'm an idiot, so... Ta-ra. Oh, God, that was a pit. Okay. Hey, but iron, though. Excellent. I think, first things first, I want to get, like, a full set of iron, maybe get some diamonds. If I can get, like... Gosh, I don't know how many I need. If I can get, like, 12, I think it is, I'd be really set off in the way that I want to be. That's gravel. This seems... not promising is the word I would use, but it's another way to go. I guess coal is probably going to be one of the most valuable things I can get, because it will let me continue mining, but also it's going to be like my basic fuel source for a really long time, I guess. I remember in this pack, going sort of carbon neutral is very difficult, because everything is like burning fossil fuels and oil, which I'm totally down with. I mean, I don't care about the environment. I drink more water bottles so that I can kill turtles, like, specifically, just for them. Okay, I'm not gonna light up these I'm gonna reclaim my torches. If there's nothing down here for me, I don't care about spawn-proofing it. I can just leave that behind. I should mark this as my entrance, though. Even though, in all likelihood, I will just tunnel out of the roof. Because... Ow. God. Didn't think that would hurt me so bad. Oh, I can't cheat anymore. I'm so used to Optifine at this point that not having torches light up the way I'm going is interesting for me. Maybe I should put the brightness up. I realize that when I have things on moody, I like the way it looks a lot more this way, but it's also darker in recordings, sort of naturally. Which is fine, except for when I'm in pitch black, because then it's just completely dark. Why is there a sheep down here? I mean, I'm thankful for it, because, you know, your suffering brings me great joy, but... Hello? Nope, okay, no one up there. Excellent. I just hit the R key. Oh, God, I swear I'm going to lose my mind doing that. It's really one of those, like, classical conditioning scenarios. I'm learning all about that at uni right now, and it's like... I'm gonna go through that. Every time I hit that R key, I'm gonna associate with it and be like, no, damn you. Okay, I need one piece of wool, and then I couldn't... Jesus Christ. God, where did you come from? Oh, right, I don't light anything up. Huh. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, is there another sheep anywhere nearby? Yes, I hear him. Come here, you squawker. Oh, you're a tree. A tree master. Thank you for your sacrifice. Okay. I'm gonna get back down in that cave. Sheep doesn't give you any food, though. Oh, hell. That's a convenient thing in newer versions that I am just now realizing the folly of not appreciating. You know what? Since I'm going deeper, I feel like getting a bucket of water is a pretty legit strat. Let's grab this and get that torch back. I should probably have, like, a timer running. I just realized I'm just going to keep playing this and not realize how much time has passed. Be like, oh, I've been recording for 5 hours. Probably not that long, actually. I can't keep doing this without getting a headache or my throat becoming sore. But, let's see. Okay, that was actually the entirety of this cave. So I'm going to sleep away my first night. Let's go. Amazing. I haven't died yet. God, I can do one of those 100 days in Minecraft series that are... What? Did I just fall out of bed? God, why not become such a clumsy tool? Anyhow, I can do one of those series that everyone does now where it's like, I spent 100 days in Minecraft. So, yeah, I'm going to eat this last apple. I don't want to starve to death. I need to find some more food. I was going to spend time in that cave, but I'm much more interested in getting out of here. Because I don't want to set up near a jungle. Ideally, I remember there being volcanoes in this game. That sounds pretty epic. I kind of want that. I'm gonna do the sort of done thing, I guess. There is snow, which sucks, so I'm gonna head the other way. I don't want to deal with snow. Okay, one of you just burnt in the sun, I guess. So that's ideal. I will continue to slaughter you, though. Thanks. Ooh, that was a delightful noise. Here, come close. God, you make such horrible noises, please. Ooh. Yo! Oh, you can't shift-click armor on. Can I just eat this? Sweet, can. Excellent. Okay. I have a feeling, a sneaking suspicion, that I'm gonna need dye. Just there's something that tells me that this is important. Because if there's ever anything in this game that's annoying to get, it's important for some reason. Seeing as I'm saying that, I probably should get cocoa beans, since I was like right next to it, and then I could just live off of cookies, which sounds like a pretty luxurious lifestyle. It's still here. Oh yes, excellent. It's right here still. I'll get more wool. Why not? I probably can use that. I think I can probably actually make boots to protect myself using that, if I remember correctly, which very, very likely I don't. Ooh, apples, good. I'm starving to death. Come here, friend. Okay. Ooh, jungle sapling. Sweet. I need 4 of these, and then I could start my own little grove. Oh. Oh, I know you. I remember you, my friend. Oh, excellent. Ow. God, why are all these trees just dissolving? Is this an old Minecraft thing that I'm forgetting happened because it's been so long? Let's see. Nice. 10 points to me. Okay. First thing of Tekkit. Ready for this? I need sticks. And then it goes like this, I think. Okay, I can't remember how to do it. How do you make it? I'm not going to go through this, am I? Wait. This is pulling at my memory. Okay, I can't remember. What is it? Tap. Bingo. Oh, God. Jesus Christ, I didn't realize I had, cheats on. Okay. Bingo. How do I turn this off? Cheat. Recipe mode. Thank you. Okay. Can't be cheating. Come on, this is Minecraft. Chill game that's not supposed to be difficult. Okay. Let's see. Does it have... Does this really not have any rubber in it? Oh, fine. I'll just take what I came here for anyhow. Oh, nice. Can I use... Well, whatever. I was hoping I could make, like, scrambled eggs out of that, but I can't. Okay. Time to go, time to go. It feels like I'm in a rush. I kind of am. You know, I want to get, like, some major progress done today before I stop. Like, in my ideal scenario, I get a... Excuse me. Fully done house. That sounds nice to have. You know, house complete. Yeah, mainly that. I mean, everything else would be cool, too. If I, like, beat the game in one go, that'd be pretty sweet. Speedrun Tekkit. Oh, God, why am I so hungry? It's not like I'm running everywhere. Let's see. How do I bring up the whole map? Apostrophe. Okay. Looks like this way is different. I really don't want to be in, like, the frigid snow. Although, no, God, I hate it. I was looking at it, and I'm like, no, the color palette's all wrong. I don't mind the idea of snow, but I hate how the leaves look. Everything goes, like, very blue, which isn't really what I want. If I wanted to be on the snow, I'd want everything to stand out. Like, to have, like, a luxurious grove and, like, a factory blossoming out of the... bowels of ice. Question mark. Oh god. Is this a place? No, there's a lot of chickens everywhere though. Why am I just in the chicken valley? Okay, the desert. The least likely place to find food. Just horrible place actually. Ow. God, my legs. The desert's all what was happening there with this guy? That was weird. I'm really running out of room and I don't need these. Maybe I do and I'm just ignorant, but I can be certain that I do need sugarcane and cactus, so I think that I might starve to death out here, honestly. Like, just based on I have a hunch, really. If I don't find food at a certain point, I will. Come here, bush. Give me that grass. Okay. Okay, well, this is gonna be a bit of a trek. A Star Trek. I don't know why I'm singing that. That song's not the right one. Well, whatever. Ow. Oh, damn. Give me food. Fools. Okay, they're not giving me food. It's because I murdered them, isn't it? Maybe I have to trade with them. What do you want, sheep? I don't have anything really to offer them anyhow. Oh god, I'm gonna actually starve to death. I mean, I could set up and cook, but I really don't want to until I find a place. I don't want to... Yes! Come here, fools. Okay, well, I guess I am setting up shop now. Ow, ow, especially since this is happening to me. Okay, come hither. What can I use this for? Oh. Okay, well, I don't know what that part means, but yes, it seems useful, as with every pack, I guess. Leather's one of those really annoying items that's, like, kind of useful everywhere. Here's another thing, another annoying little idiosyncrasy. I just had a stroke. A little idiosyncrasy that I have in Minecraft, which is that... Why is there a pickaxe on top of here? Actually, that's not a bad idea. But another little annoying habit I have in Minecraft is that I don't like eating food. I don't like setting up farms very much. Or maybe I should say I don't like animal farms very much. They're just a huge hassle. I like wait super late until I get them set up most of the time. So I'm kind of more of like a hunter-gatherer until until a certain point. One of my favorite additions recently-ish was the sweet berries, because it was a super early game food source that I could just mass produce. Like, it really is just the power gamer's choice. Like, I could just set it up and then forget about it, and then, you know, never do anything again. Can I not use wooden tools? Or whatever, I don't need this anyhow. That was a terrible idea, wasn't it? I could just use the wood, but whatever. At this point, I mean, I'm not in this... I'll just cut it, whatever. You don't get to see my failings, fools. Why is it so windy? Dude, I'm at sea level. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Come here, friend. Great. My stone tools are gonna break soon. Okay. I really want to find, like, a place that speaks deeply to me. Which may be foolish. I mean, where I started was kind of nice. I'm honestly thinking that it was nicer back there than any of this other crap I've seen. Hang on. Actually, no. Keep moving forward. Ow. Damn. one of the perks of playing single player is also one of the detriments, right? You get to build wherever you want. Very cool. Whereas when you're on a server, you kind of naturally want to build close to people. You know, it's a lot harder to justify being like, oh, I'm going to go like thousands of blocks away. I mean, at a certain point, yes, but for like a starter base, you know, when you're just going out, it's a lot harder to justify, which is kind of nice because it forces you to like take the terrain as it comes and figure out what you want to do with it. Whereas when I'm alone, I will wander endlessly until I find what I deem like a perfect place. And the thing is, I'm never satisfied. So, all right, I think that I've now found a spot that I can. I think I've now found a spot that I can call my home. I've set up a little bit here. I'm trying to cook up some more food so I don't starve. But there's a nice little cave there, which I will dive deep into just a bit. But this place has a lot of potential. Mainly the rubber trees actually is what drew me in. And then I found this volcano. Now this isn't the only one. There's actually one right over there, just over the hill. You can kind of see it cresting just there. But it's completely buried actually in the earth. It's kind of almost like it's just paved over the landscape rather than actually being set into it there. No, can't even run. But nevertheless, it's a nice source of basalt and kind of an interesting landmark. But before I settle there, I kind of want to get like a very basic... Oh, damn it. I want to get a very basic setup here. So I think this terrain, which I've sort of started to terraform a little bit, I think this is where my first house is going to be once I actually get some materials. So I'll probably set up like a little farm and then go down and get some resources, come back up, show off what I found, and then hopefully by the end of today have a house set up. So I went mining for a really long time actually, using that divination rod, because it was just so fun. You just sort of walk around with like a metal detector on a beach basically, only this time you actually get money out of it. But yeah, I got 41 diamonds. I'm looking forward to using that next time to make some machines. And the other thing I made was this. Now, I didn't plan to get as in-depth as I did with this. I wanted a small house because I thought that'd be kind of funny to just have like a nice little suburban house that I could start out with before I begin actually making progress. But I got super invested in these little micro blocks that you can make using a saw. And the just level of detail in this place, I absolutely adore. And it's contained in such a small place. I think this is like a 9 by 11, maybe, at max. But either way, I mean, just look at this. This little overhang on the door. These curtains. These are adorable. I love these, courtesy of our friend out there, who gets very loud at night. I might have to move my farm animals, because they're so loud. And those constant birds, I mean, it's magic. Anyhow, but yes, just look at this place. It's so gorgeous. Got, you know, a sink, got an oven, sort of a fireplace almost. It's very cozy, and I'm in love with it. I've also got it's got all the amenities that a good home needs. But yeah, so I love this home. And this is my house. This is where I'll start until I begin to actually develop industry, and then I can move on to bigger and better things. But yeah, I think I'll probably stop here. There's one last thing I want to address, which is the nature of the RL Craft series. As much as I want to continue that I've sort of lost passion for it once school started. And also beyond that, there was a lot of issues that I was experiencing with it, like there's a glitch that I actually learned about firsthand, sadly, where if you put a backpack down and then like right click on it, like you break it with things inside of it, it will wipe the backpack and then everything around it in like 8 chunks or something. So all of my chests got like completely deleted, which really set me back. And there's just a lot of hiccups along the way that sort of made it difficult to pick up again on a short-term basis. So I think I'm going to just fully commit to this now. I'm much more invested. I'm really, really enjoying the mods that I'm working with here, sort of re-exploring the things that modded Minecraft has to offer. But either way, thanks for watching. I'm going to head out now, because it's bed bye.